the light over the stove. I forgot I can use that. I can use this part to angle everything down. Why are you doing that? I'm just saying, hey. All right, y'all. So we back. Say hi, Baba Weedle. Hi. So we had pizza earlier, and we decided that we were gonna just do that. I was gonna just cook this for her to have for dinner tomorrow. She might eat a little bit tonight, but we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. So right now we're gonna go ahead and talk about what you're gonna need for this recipe. So you're gonna need some chicken stock or chicken broth, 2 cups of flour. I've already cleaned my flour and drained it. You're gonna need rice, y'all. Rice. Can I get some more thumbs up? So we already have our 2 cups of rice that has been cleaned. We have our cilantro and parsley. We have some onions and some red and green bell peppers. We have some onion powder, garlic powder, some dried basil, some lemon pepper, some seasoning salt, and some Mrs. Dash garlic and herb. So the first thing we're going to do before we do anything, we need to get the rice ready. So my pan is already heating up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of butter into the skillet. And once we get the rice frying, turn y'all down. Once we get the rice frying, you guys, I'm going to add in the herbs. So my skillet is hot. Right, baby Frida?
Yep. Hot and spicy like me.
Hot and spicy like you, sissy. All right. So we're going to let that butter melt. I'm going to grab a wooden spoon, because we're going to fry the rice to kind of wake it up. Can y'all give me some more thumbs up? Can I get like 8?
How many people are here?
14. So y'all can see very good what's going on in the pan. Alright. Come on, y'all. Give me some thumbs up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this up into 2 parts, because it's going to take a little bit of time for the chicken and rice to cook in the oven. So I'm going to come back once it's done, but we're going to show you guys how to prepare it. Alright, y'all. So my phone kind of went janky for a minute. So we're going to continue to fry this rice, and then I'm going to show you guys how I season the chicken and put the chicken in. But first, before we put the chicken in the pan, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to brown the chicken and put a little bit of seasoning on it so it's kind of crispy. So our rice is frying. This helps kind of to work in the rice and help the rice to kind of like give you more of a nutty flavor. And it just helps. You can even cook your rice like this at home. You don't just have to boil rice. And it just wakes it up a little bit. You can smell the rice. It gives it a like a real nice like smell and fragrant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put half of my bell pepper and onion in here, and I'm going to put some of that cilantro and parsley in there, and this is going to be to put on top of the chicken. And we're going to fry this rice. There's so many ways to make chicken and rice, y'all. Like, you don't have to just stick to like the basic way that your grandma made it. I prefer it this way. So I'm going to add in a little bit of onion powder. And you can also just make your rice like this. If you have a dish and just put the seasoning in it and some vegetable stock. If you don't eat meat, you can do vegetable stock and just let your rice cook. And
I could eat this every day.
what, this kind of rice?
Yeah, just like that.
The rice?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a good way to cook your rice. You smell it?
Yeah.
It smells good, doesn't it?
How would that work with brown rice? Because I like to eat brown.
You can do brown rice the same way. It's gonna take a little bit of time. You have to be careful because brown rice will burn, and it's not gonna hold as much flavor as the white rice. Jasmine rice. All right. And it's gonna smell so good. If you want to, like, Frida's not probably into like a very citrusy tomato type thing, but sometimes when I fry my rice like this, I'll put tomatoes in it, and that just gives it like a real hearty taste. It's like real robust. Now you can add in fresh basil. You can add in any herb you like, and it's just gonna give it a good taste. All right, so now let me sit y'all back up. What we're gonna do now, oops, is we're going to go ahead and pour the rice in the pan.
Is that gonna be enough rice?
It's 2 cups of rice, baby.
That don't look like a lot.
That's 2 cups of rice. It's going to blow up once you cook it, like once you get it where you want it. All right, so we're gonna just move that. So what you want to do now is you want to just spread your rice in the pan like that. I got a bigger pan so that it'll cook a little bit quicker. But you gotta just even it out, spread it out even. And we'll turn this eye out for a second. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, oops, excuse me, y'all, dress lying down. We're gonna take our chicken and we're going to season it. It's already been cleaned. So we're gonna season the chicken. And we're just gonna, put everything in there. Just toss it in there. Because we're gonna brown the chicken so that it holds the flavor. And we're gonna add some parsley. Some garlic and onion powder. Some seasoning salt. Some Mrs. Dash. Oh, stuck. Baby Frida, the dash is stuck. Alright, some Mrs. Dash. And some lemon pepper. I'm gonna rinse this out and get the rest of that little rice out of there. And just pour a little bit into the pot. Alright, we got all the rice out. Put it back on the eye. You're gonna let that heat up. And right now what we're gonna do is we're going to, where's the tongs? We're gonna take these tongs and we're gonna start mixing up the chicken. And if you need to, if you feel like you need to, just add some more seasoning, I feel like I need to add a little bit more. Alright. Baby Frida, put this in there.
In where?
In the pan.
Which pan?
This pan. Because we're going to sear it.
All of it?
Yeah. That's going to be the oil for the chicken. The butter. Now, oh, baby Frida, your thing bent. Alright. So I'm going to add a little bit more lemon pepper. And a little bit more seasoning salt. And a little bit more dash. Can y'all give me some more thumbs up? So y'all, I had a very interesting day. I met this lady in Walmart last night. Was it last night?
Yeah.
And she owns a vegan restaurant. And I went to see the restaurant, and to talk to her and to try out the food. And y'all, the food was absolutely delicious. And I was just telling her about my journey here on YouTube, like how you guys watched me transition, like how I started out and how I had been, trying to find like the perfect balance, and that I wanted to do a restaurant slash catering business. Start out with a food truck where I provided a service for everybody, plant based, vegans, vegetarian, it doesn't really matter, meat eaters. I want to do something that is that's for everybody, because I feel like here on YouTube, you guys have supported me a lot, like my true supporters. And it's I feel bad sometimes when I don't give you guys what you need, because I know y'all been here riding it out with me the whole time. And she pointed me in the direction of a place where I can go. It's like a cafe that's also black owned. And I'm going to go and just like check it out. Like what I've basically been doing while I've been here in Virginia Beach. The chicken is season, y'all. What I've been doing since I've been here is I've just been going into like random bakeries and stuff and talking to different people, different vegan restaurants. If I meet people, I talk to them. And y'all, you'll be surprised like what information you can learn. Like I had no idea when I walked up into this, when we met last night in the grocery store looking for mushrooms, that I was going to meet anybody. And, her spot was nice, and she told me how she started, and she gave me a lot of good insight. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the chicken and we're going to place it down. And this is also how you start lemon chicken too. And you don't want it to be too high. You don't want it to burn. But basically you want to turn your meat skin down so it can get that crust on it. I'm thinking about that, I'm thinking like I've been up in the air about a lot of things. I do want to hold an event in Raleigh, and what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do like about 15 to 20 people, and I'm going to do some vegetarian meals, and I'm going to do some vegan meals, and I'm going to do some regular food, because I want to give everybody something, because I feel like that's where I am in my life. Like I told the line between plant-based, vegetarian. I'm trying to move away from the word vegan because it's a little like scary for most people. And just like people who eat everyday regular food. So I wanted to do an event in Raleigh, and I'm probably going to eventually, once I float, because I'm going to probably be floating between Raleigh and Virginia Beach, because I'm going to get my real estate license in Virginia Beach first. In Raleigh first, and then I'm going to get it here in Virginia. So y'all see how that chicken, it's not getting crispy all the way, but it's getting like, it's holding that flavor. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it together. Yes, it is kind of restrictive. And then I do, like, I'm honest about it. Like, I have moments where I really struggle with being a vegan. And sometimes it's so harsh. And I just think plant-based, it's a little bit safer for me. It's a little bit more safer for my brand. And y'all, I have really been out here, like, man, for you witnessed it. Like, I was in the bakery for, like, 20 minutes talking to the owner?
Yeah.
So, like, I really have taken my time to, like, meet people and talk to people and just get a good idea, because it's a lot, y'all. And I'm basically having to rebuild my catering business. And you guys know, like, I started that business from the ground up when I got to Alabama. So to see it all like disappear, I knew that I was going to have to break the business down and start over when we moved, but I didn't think that it would go under real quick like it did. It didn't go under. I didn't lose any money or anything, but I didn't think things would play out the way they did because of the pandemic. Like, y'all, I lost a lot of money. I had to return a lot of, like, money and stuff, which I'm not mad about it, because most of my contracts, like, your deposit is gone if you pull out. But I returned all the deposits and stuff because you think that was the right thing to do, right?
Yeah.
Because I knew by the time the pandemic ended, we weren't even going to be there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to, because y'all know most of my desserts now are plant based. Um, and I mean, I think vegan is more for people who don't eat animal products because they believe like it's cruel or anything. So that's not me. Because some people feel like they need to have animal products in their diet, and I respect everybody's choices. Like, I respect the fact that my sister and my family, they still like meat. I still like to cook it. Like, sometimes I'll every now and then, I'll have some, but it just does not do well for my body. So yeah, that's what it is, y'all. Y'all look at that. Is it?
No.
Okay. Baby Frida helping me out, y'all. So yeah. Brown the chicken a little bit, get a little bit. It's not too much of a crust on it, but it just helps to like speed up the cooking time, and it just gives it a better flavor. I probably should have used the cast iron skillet if I wanted to get more of a crust on it, but it's okay. It's okay. But y'all, this is how you get the best. You smell it, baby Frida?
Yeah.
Have you ever had chicken and rice like this before?
No.
Are you excited?
Would you stop that?
I'm excited.
That's all you got. Stuff on you.
What's on me? Get it off me.
No.
Ice cream?
No.
Pizza sauce?
No, like tomato and
Parsley? That's okay. It's all for the cows, sis. And we're going to pour the rest of this butter into there too with the chicken stock. You actually don't have to put foil on it. I'm probably not. But y'all, I have really been enjoying myself and talking to people. I'm not good at talking to people. Y'all know, like, I actually got to reschedule my autism test. I'm not good at talking to random people in public. It's awkward. And I always say inappropriate stuff. So for me to get the courage to just walk up to random people and just start holding conversations, y'all, it's really taking me out of my element. And sometimes I kind of itch a little bit because it makes me nervous. But I've been doing it though, right?
yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna put the chicken in there. It's all good, y'all. Sometimes you gotta step out of your comfort zone, because now I'm at the point to where I feel like when I start over this time, like, y'all, this is like the 4th time. I know how to do it. I know how I'm gonna promote myself. I know how I'm gonna go into Raleigh, how I'm gonna hold like certain events. And just even with you guys who are subscribers, just doing things with y'all and letting y'all bring like family, friends in, and that's how I really got myself like more established at Raleigh, because of the subscribers that I met in the area, by tagging my videos to that area. And that's really what helped. I mean, a lot of the military people know me, but a lot of the cakes and stuff that I was doing outside of that, it was from people that I would just, who seen my videos. AKA the crazy lady was from that area too.
What crazy lady?
The lady who was going back and forth with. But yeah, it worked.
Crazy lady?
Yeah, the crazy lady. This is gonna be delicious, y'all. Ooh, I'm doing the dance. Ooh, I'm doing the dance. So yeah. I should have used a cast iron skillet to get a little bit more on there, y'all. I forgot to get the garlic this time, but that's okay. But this is this butter browning. I'm gonna put that on the chicken and pour it over there, and then I'm gonna add the stock in. It's like a brown butter. It's all seasoned. Everything's all seasoned nicely, y'all. So I'm not gonna keep y'all on here the whole time. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to, as soon as I get it in the oven, I'm gonna talk to y'all for a few minutes. tell y'all what the recipe is again. So go ahead and grab a pen and some paper so y'all can, write it down. And you can also do this with wings. You can do this with breasts. You can do it with thighs. You can actually split a whole chicken down the back and do this. And it'll be really, really tasty. All right. So I'm going to turn the eye off. And we're going to take this butter and just pour it. And we're going to take these bell peppers and onion and just sprinkle it. And it's going to have a lot of flavor, y'all. The man I live with, the husband calls this bougie chicken and rice. So I'm going to let y'all see how it looks. That's what it looks like. Oven's on like 365, 355, in between there somewhere. I'm going to just add a little stock to deglaze this pan. And pour that on in there. Alright, oh y'all, it smells so good. And it's not going to take long because remember, you've already fried the rice. Just cover your rice. And also remember that the chicken is going to release some juices too. You can put it foil on it if you want to, but you don't have to. And you just place it in the oven until it's done. Sometimes it takes about an hour. Sometimes it takes 45 minutes. Just depends on what pieces of meat you have. So it's in the oven. Now I gotta clean up the kitchen. But yeah. So y'all, it's been my time. I thought that we would be in our place and settle, by the 1st of October. This didn't happen that way. And I'm a true believer that everything happens for a reason. So I'm taking the time while I'm here. And Virginia is a big city with a small city vibe. To me, it reminds me of Mobile. So I really just feel comfortable here. I just feel comfortable, and I just feel like the people are friendly here. I don't know anybody in Raleigh, and I kind of get anxiety when I'm out in Raleigh because Raleigh is like it's big. When I was younger, I really didn't pay attention to a lot of things. I just would go to places and work and kind of just like not tune people out, but I'm kind of always in like my own bubble. I could be in a room full of people and I still feel like I'm in that room by myself. And until I start to feel comfortable, which sometimes if an event is an hour long, y'all, it's like the last 15 minutes before I finally get my bearings to like talk to people. But I felt really comfortable talking to this lady, y'all. The lady is so beautiful. She's got like the most beautiful eyes. So when I go back, I'm going to talk. I want to make her something, y'all. What do you guys think I should make her? Because she didn't have to take the time to sit down and talk to me. I'm thinking everybody loves the vegan red velvet cake or the chocolate cake, or maybe I should make her the black eyed pea salad or something nice, to just say thank you. Y'all know how I appreciate anything that people do for me, because I didn't come from a situation where people were just willing to like help me. Like I really dug it up out the mud. Like after my grandfather died, it was a wrap. So anytime people will take time and talk to me, I try to show them my gratitude. I try to pay them back. I try to pay it forward. And y'all, her story was amazing. Like she started in a small spot behind a restaurant that she has now. And she just moved into that building like during the pandemic. Like my business crashed But hers had succeeded, and it was like a constant flow. It was just a beautiful thing to see. Like, I don't even know her, but I'm proud of her. I love to see women succeed, but I love to see beautiful, natural black women. Like, y'all, she is just like, you could tell she got a pure spirit, you know. Like, I like people like that. It was easy to talk to her. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I had her vegan waffles today. And her cauliflower, yo, I had the waffle with the maple syrup and the fried cinnamon apples. Like, you can get your waffle and you can get like different toppings on it, y'all. It was, even if, like, that's the thing, even if you're not plant-based or whatever, you will still love her food. Like, it was smashing. Okay, I gotta give it to her. It was good. So that's what I'm doing, y'all. I'm taking my time here in Virginia Beach. I got a couple of other spots I'm going to hit up, and I'm going to talk to people and just, see where it's at. I'm not only going to just be going into like plant based restaurants or vegan type of restaurants. Wherever I go, if it's a mom and pop spot, um, I'm just going to put myself out there and ask questions. Y'all, when I always worked in corporate kitchens. I always worked for big chains, and I worked for a few mom and pops where they pretty much allowed me to run the bakery. So when I started working for myself, it was like different, and it was easier, it was less stressful because culinary arts, y'all, it's really stressful, and I feel like that's what burned me out because I've always loved cooking. Like, I was burned out by the time I was 26. Like, it basically almost broke me down, especially being a pastry chef and being a baker. You do those long baker's hours. That's like from 12 a.m. or 3 or 1 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock. And if you got inventory or food coming in, or if you got new bakers, like, it was crazy. It broke my body down. Like, so I know that I don't want to run my bakery type of cafe like that. And I want people to be able to come in and get what they want, if it's plant based or not, or if it's vegetarian. Like, that's what my goal is. And I really fought with myself trying to figure out like how I can bridge the two, because I feel like a lot of times people, if they see something plant based and they see a vegetarian option and they just want to try something new and healthy, they'll do it. And I feel like with that too, like here on the channel, a lot of you guys, send me messages that y'all tried like the vegan dishes and y'all liked them. So it's helped a lot of people. And I just feel like the people who are on my channel, like, y'all feel like my family and my friends. Like, I'm excited to meet y'all. Like, when I would be out in Dothan, um, or Enterprise, or like in Montgomery, even in Opelika, Alabama, and a couple times in Atlanta, and I would run into y'all, like, it really made me feel good. Um, so I really enjoy it. Like, obviously I do, because like I'm talking to myself most of the time. Right, baby Frida? Right. Right. Baby Frida just, ooh, baby Frida, you trying to kill me. Y'all, she tried to kill me. Why is your phone on top? Did y'all see that? Oh my God. Girl. That's how we living now?
How did I try and kill you?
Cause the phone almost took my head off.
Let me get my phone.
Get your phone. Oh, y'all, look what I got. They got them here again. The non-dairy Magnum ice creams. I couldn't find them no more. And this is the one with the almond. So yeah, I found these. And Wegmans, y'all know I love Wegmans. I'm so happy that they have one in Raleigh. They have one here. And tonight, me and Frida got pizza. And I was able to get a vegan pizza tonight, y'all. And it had vegan, they call it vegan cheese. It's just a plant-based cheese. Trying to get away from that word. But I had plant-based cheese. I had tomato sauce. I had caramelized onions, olives, and artichoke heart. Y'all, that thing was banging. I'm trying to tell y'all. I was like, yo, y'all on to something. So this is good. Baby Frida don't like it because it's dark chocolate. But to me, the chocolate is not that harsh.
Whatever.
Y'all, so we got a Debbie Downer in the background.
Not a Debbie Downer.
I Debbie Downer. You always knocking me.
I'm not knocking.
I feel abused.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, she's telling me to shut up, y'all. This is so good. So, y'all, this is the game plan when I get to Raleigh. My first order of business is going to be to enroll in my real estate business. Real estate classes. This is so good. So I'm going to enroll in my real estate class. And I'm going to get my real estate license. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to try to find me a job to work from home. And I'm going to do like I did in Raleigh. I'm going to donate and make treats and take them to the hospitals. I'm going to take them to fire stations, and I'm going to take them to the police department. I'm going to get back into doing the cooking demos. And that's how I'm going to put myself out there. And I'm going to start from the bottom and start selling cakes. Now, I may not sell a lot of my plant-based cakes or my gluten-free cakes, but I'm not stressing because those cakes go for more money. I already found an industrial kitchen. It's like, get like 3 hours for $150. You can use the equipment. They have a cleaning crew. I'm going to do a pop-up shop. And now, since I can get into since I'll have access to an industrial kitchen, that means once I get my LLC, I can then get my business license. And that means I can ship cakes. There will be no red flags. They will be cooked in a professional kitchen where I can sanitize everything. Y'all, Raleigh is going to be like real lit. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm hoping that I can get into the house and get the kitchen set up so that I can start putting together the recipe book for the cakes and the holiday things. That's my goal. We should be in November. So yeah, that's going to be the first thing I do. I'm unpacking the kitchen. I'm decorating the kitchen. And I'm going to do 2 videos a day. And I want to put 10 to 15 recipes in the book. The recipes are already written down. So now it's just basically filming and doing pictures. And building the channel on YouTube where you can find the instructions. Yeah? You ever seen nobody do a mukbang? Baby Frida is where you eat and talk.
Oh. Maybe I should do a mukbang.
Maybe you should mind your business.
I could do a mukbang.
You want to do a mukbang?
No.
Do you guys want to see Baby Frida do a mukbang with me? We're going to let the people decide.
Did you put the chicken in the oven?
Yes, it ain't done yet, Baby Frida. So back to what I was saying. The pound cake, the red velvet cake, and I'm also going to put the plant-based cake in there too. I'm going to put um alternate ingredients in the cookbook, so that people who are plant-based who follow me on the channel can also get the cookbook too. And what I'm going to do is, you're going to get the cookbook. It's going to go out in the mail. And before I even put the cookbook out, the videos are going to be up. There are not going to be any recipes on the videos. There's not going to be any measurements or anything. If you want the recipes, you're going to have to buy the book. And I have a lot of you guys who saying that y'all are willing to buy it. So the videos are going to be basically like a cook along. You pull out your cookbook, you click on the cookbook channel, and you figure out which one you want to cook, and you just go along with the video. You can rewind it. It's basically like a private cooking lesson with your cookbook. That's what it's designed to feel like. Y'all, would y'all like to see baby Frida in the videos? Baby Frida, you want to be on the cookbook channel?
What cookbook channel?
Baby Frida don't pay attention. I've been telling her about this for the last 6 months. The cookbooks are going to be spiral. It's going to be something I can put together. I already found a laminator and a spiral ring book to put it together at home as they're ordered. What's going to happen is I'm going to release a new book every 4 months, every quarter, for a year. That is my plan, and you guys will know what it is. And I'm going to try to keep the book under $10 if I can. I really don't see it being more than 15. I'm putting together a cookbook of all my best cakes, all my top videos that everybody loves. And I'm going to do videos on each cake. And when I release the book, the videos are already going to be up on the cookbook channel. So you can read the cookbook and you can watch the video, and it's like I'm standing there cooking with you. You get what I'm saying? It's like a private cooking class. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is it going to be on YouTube?
Mm-hmm. So that's what's going to happen. I'm going to do my hair, y'all, and put on makeup. And I'm going to be professional when I do it, because, you know, like I say, it's different levels to me. So I want this definitely to be professional. And I'm going to do some more stuff here on YouTube. Like, I'm thinking about having BAM after dark, because I really appreciate how people go back and forth with me in the comments. Like, when I make comments or they say stuff, like, I respect everything that people have to say. And I understand that a lot of you guys say things because y'all really care about me. And I'm going to go into great detail in BAM BAM after dark about a lot of the things that I've addressed and I talked to you guys about on the channel. And I'm going to explain them to you guys in detail, so y'all won't think I'm just some freaky deaky person. I'm going to give you guys the why and how it has impacted my life, and why I'm into some of the things that I am into and why I used to do them. I'm going to go into detail, and I'm going to explain to y'all how it has helped me in my day-to-day life, and how it has helped me to take control of my body as a woman, and how it has helped me to exert myself in different situations where most women would be taken advantage of. Um, and I'm just gonna give you guys a good layout about it and what the things are used for, because I think there's a lot of negative assumptions about sex, Kama Sutra, um, BDSM, tantric sex. Like, people just look at the kink side of it, but they don't really look at why a lot of people get into it. So I'm definitely going to go into detail and really talk to y'all about it. Anyway, I don't want this video to be too long, so what I'm going to do, matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all what it looks like, because it's been in about 5 minutes, about 10 minutes.
Why are you opening it?
So I can show the people, baby, free to mind your business.
So you gonna make the temperature?
I'm not. It's cool, baby, Frida. All right. So this is what it looked like, y'all. Y'all can see all the juices are coming together. It's cooking. And that's like, so it needs about another 40 minutes. It's not going to take as long because, like I said, I cooked it on top of the stove. I cooked the rice. And you can see the chicken juices coming in. So it's going to be real, real tasty. So as soon as it's done, I'm going to come back and show y'all. I'm going to label it part 2. And then you guys can see like the finished process, because y'all will be on here and it'll be hard for y'all to like get through this when y'all try to go back and watch it. So I'm going to do part 2 as soon as it's done. I'm going to set my timer on 45 minutes. And then we'll come back and we'll hang out for a little bit. And I will show y'all what it looks like. And baby Frida will tell y'all how tasty it is. So 45 minutes from now, keep your phone on alert and y'all gonna see how it turned out. So I'll see y'all back here in a minute. I'm about to go drink me some water because that ice cream got me thirsty. All right, so I'll see y'all back here.